Okay, it's Wednesday, February 21st. This is kind of a morning SPY update. Almost a half hour into trading. I'm still watching the SPY closely here. You can see on the 15-minute chart, it's kind of opened up a little red, but now it's not following through all that much. You have a pre-market low right down here that I want to see if it takes that out, what happens at that point. I'm not excited about really getting short at the moment on this little red opening. And the reason is I did the weekly recap. I discussed how, even though we're down to start the week here, the first 2 days, we're just kind of holding in this consolidation area. There's a big buying tail here. I want to see if buying comes in. It might not. If we can kind of get below, again, this pre-market low and hold down there, then we might be, attempting to kind of take out some of these levels. But I could see, some buying coming in down here. And actually, in the big picture, I'm anticipating this kind of being a kind of a consolidation area that eventually, if it holds, even if it takes out this low, could eventually work back up and get exciting for another leg up on the uptrend. So I'm still biased a little to the upside, even though the last couple of days were kind of starting lower. So with that in mind, I'm just kind of looking around the board of some of the stocks I follow, and the only one that is kind of positive, I'm not really looking to sell, even though some of these stocks are starting lower, like Microsoft and Meta. But Tesla, for example, was the one stock that started up, and I bought it here at the blue line and just scaled out to set up a no-risk trade. So I just wanted to show you, even NVIDIA, which has earnings today, that's kind of consolidating here at the open. So when you go around and kind of follow a bunch of stocks like I'm doing, and there's, a whole bunch more, I see the ones that are acting the strongest. Tesla I bought. I actually just scaled out to set up. I bought it at 196.04 on a 5-minute kind of breakout, and just scaled out at 198 to set up a no-risk trade. It's kind of right up there right now, so my break-even stop is kind of down, right around here somewhere in the midpoint of the first bar. If it doesn't hold, what I'm doing here on the daily chart, since I see the up opening, is I'm anticipating this. If it works out, I got to get that 2-up day going, and if we can confirm that, then we could be heading back up, above 200. So I have to see if this is just a kind of a move up within yesterday's range, or if this opening kind of leads to a 2-up. Sometimes that opening gives you the 2-up, and you have the double confirmation of the buy. In this case, we're anticipating that given the price structure. So I'll see what happens, but it's at no risk right now. But I just wanted to show you, even the SPY, it's starting its little reversal here. Again, if we can get above that first bar high now, I think we can start taking out some stops here, maybe get to that pre-market high. It's kind of consolidation area the first 2 days of the week. There's some big earnings coming up. There's a Fed minutes kind of thing. So I don't know if that's going to affect price, but I'm kind of looking for buy opportunities within this environment. And the more we just pause here and get head lower, I think eventually we'll head higher. I just have to look at structure to confirm that. Right now it would kind of be a green bar above that first bar high. That should take out some of these stops, and we'll see if we can get maybe a green, bar by the end of the day. But Tesla, anyway, I just wanted to point out, is the only stock moving up on my, the stocks I tend to watch, and I scan some other stocks. So at least that one's going up today, and we'll see if I can get kind of 2 pushes up on the day for a nice trade with no risk. But again, let's just kind of, see what happens with the SPY. For me, it really has to get below this pre-market low and hold down there to go lower today. And if it kind of breaks above that first bar high, I would kind of look for a buy opportunity to see how much higher it might want to go, maybe to take out, or head to the top of yesterday's high, and maybe even get a 2-up day, but when it's, before the day's over. So let's see what happens for the rest of the day on the SPY.